So this variation we're going to show you is called an elbow pop. And it's actually originally a basic swing out variation that we're going to do. In the routine that we do, we're going to end in closed position. But first we'd like to talk about how we do it as a basic. All right, so the first idea is that as I bring my partner to me, I'm going to switch from this open hand position to a right hand to right hand, and I'm going to be on top. I'm going to do that around count 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm already making the switch. We're going to show it on this other side so you can see it. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
It's very early, like you're really moving there on 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm anticipating as much as possible because this is one, if you wait too long, a lot of problems will happen.
Right.
So, one more time from this position, you'll see that the hand switch happens on the way to count 3, so it's somewhere between 2 and 3. And that's that triple step on 3 and 4 liters, I'm going to actually be moving this direction because I want to pull Evita with me. So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Ooh, and I felt that trajectory going in this direction. The other thing is about the handhold itself.
So with this handhold, what I'm trying to do is keep Evita's palm facing the floor versus letting it wrap around like this. So if as we make the hand switch, if I turn her thumb up like so, when we do this, she's going to end up more likely wrapping around me like a hug. And we don't want, I love hugs, but we don't want the hug for this variation. So again, keeping the palm flat for Evita.
The flat feels easier to pull with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also going to help to create a longer arm or a straighter arm connection versus something that's bent. Yeah, this versus
Right,
that.
right.
So that's the shape that I want to put into Evita's frame so we get a better connection that we're about to talk about. This connection now for an elbow pop. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Right there on count 5, we're already starting to feel this connection right here. This is her upper bicep to the back of my elbow or my tricep.
And yes, we do want to make a point that everybody's arm length and heights are different, so you're going to have to take that into consideration. One mistake is that if the leaders hold on too tightly or for too long to their partner, or if the arm is too far out to the right, then of course that's going to put me in a bad position, and we can't have a nudge happen here. That would be bad. Also, as a follower, you can help by being responsible for looking at your leader. Actually track the progress and the placement. See how I'm looking at Michael? And that gives me a really strong spatial awareness of where I should end up so that the contact point is in my upper arm versus me accidentally being here or here. That would be bad.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
It's not a good variation.
No.
So we're looking for all these moments of connection, and then we're going to move through to get the actual elbow pop. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that elbow pop is going to be on count 6.
Count 6. But we want to make that connection point as soon as possible. We don't want to wait until count 6.
Yeah. So I'm looking maybe for count 5 as you to be already there.
Right.
3 and 4. There it is.
5.
Boom. 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 Yeah.
That's really lovely. Your impulse on count 4, moving this way, gives me my count 5 into 6. We arrive, or we're touching at 5, and 6 is where you then give me my rotation.
It's a like 4, 5, and 6 are so critical to make this work. Now we're going to move all the way through without stopping, and at the end, I'm going to end in an open position with Evita's, just so you can see this as a variation on your swing out. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're open position here.
So pretty.
Yeah.
I want to talk for a minute about the follower's footwork and how the followers spin through this. It's a little tricky. As I do my swing out, of course, I have my 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the moment where we begin wrapping. I feel the direction going in this way, so I still take my 5, 6, and I'm on my right foot on count 6. And that's the moment where I feel the rotation begin. Now, because I'm trying to keep to my 8 count rhythm, what I'm going to do is let my left foot stay behind me, and I get this pretty triple step that is crossed behind. And I think it looks nice. So this is 6, 7, and 8. Yeah? And if we see that with Michael, you'll see that the moment when he starts to spin me on 6, I receive that rotation and I leave my feet underneath me, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I get this spiral effect. Yeah?
We really need to have this elbow connection as soon as possible. So leaders, we've talked a lot for you about moving forward on the 3 and 4, so you get your partner moving back in that direction. Having the elbow connection by count 5, moving into the elbow pop by count 6. If there's ever a moment where you wait or hesitate, it'll feel like an elbow, just a straight elbow versus a well-connected lead.
But that's also the follower's responsibility, because if the follows hesitate or slow down, you'll see that I actually, like, you see how I'm kind of being shy and I'm sort of like, I don't want to connect? That's going to make my leader feel as though he has to or she has to find me, and that's no good. If I keep with my momentum on a steady base, boom, then Michael finds me very like I am where you expect me to be.
Ideally, that's exactly correct. Ideally, what I'm doing is I'm leading Evita to this moment. I'm not going to find Evita with the elbow. I don't want to search for her, because that will probably, don't search for your partner with an elbow, leaders. What I'd like to do is this moment right here, I'm bringing Evita to that moment, so all I have to do is do that pop there.
And one last idea about this elbow pop, depending on where my positioning is, hopefully, because of our forward direction, this nudge is actually going to expand or go out to the side versus backwards. So if we look at the camera, or if we face the camera and we're moving in this direction, if Michael's elbow went backwards, that would apply direction going this way. And maybe I would turn like on the spot or even backwards. But if I'm moving forwards and the expansion of his arm goes like this, then that helps me ricochet off and continue on my journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a swing out variation called an elbow pop. But in the routine that we do, what we're actually doing is ending in closed position. So as I pop Evita, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Leaders, use that triple step to move with your partner and end up in a closed position here. Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.